난 빛을 보고서 눈을 떴어 상처는 내 맘은 벽서 하늘의 별들을
I woke up to the sound of my alarm. University doesn't start for another hour, and it was only a 2 minutes walk. I slowly got out of the bed and got dressed. Jimin, my crush, was all I could think about. He was perfect. His eyes, his hair, his body, his smile, his laugh, everything about him was perfect except one thing. I didn't think he liked me. He's a bad boy at the university. Many beautiful girls like him so much. I don't think he likes me because I'm a simple girl, not a hot one. It made me a bit upset as I've liked him for about 3 years and knew he didn't feel the same way. I walked out of the house and remembered that he lived a few doors away from me, so we took the same route to the university. Once I walked past his house, I saw punches being thrown. I realized I could recognize one of the guys. It was Jimin. He was taking some punches, but he was also fighting better than other guy. The other guy looked worse. He noticed me and became distracted. He was punched one more time before collapsing. He was going to get hurt by the other guy. His friends escorted him out. They sat him down and I began to take care of him. I had some bandages, a water bottle, and some tissues. When his friends saw me, they left. Strange. I soaked some tissues and began dabbing his face. He just stared at me with his lovely eyes. I didn't dare to look him in the eyes. I kept looking at his wounds, no matter how much his eyes burned into me. I continued to dab the cuts on his forehead, so I finished those before moving to his cheek. There was a bruise forming on the right. On the left there was a small cut. I dabbed it. Once it was clean, I realized he had a cut near his mouth and on his lips. I tried not being weird about it and keep it casual. I cleaned the blood around his mouth, avoiding his split lip as long as I could. Once his face was clean, I had to clean his lips. I wet the tissues and cleaned all the blood. His lips still kept bleeding. I pressed tissues against his swollen lips. The pressure will stop the bleeding, I told him. He nodded. Then I realized how awkward this way. He was still staring at me. Why? I removed the tissue and looked at him. I think the blood stopped. I quickly gathered all the tissues. Thank you, Wyan, he said with a genuine smile. problem," I replied. I stood up to leave before he grabbed my legs and dragged me back down. "I think my lips need a little more pressure," he said it with a smile. I smiled.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Too many things going on, I can't keep track of them all. From people dropping a bomb to people putting up walls. I feel like life is on hold, perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time till we fall? It's awfully chilly outside when there's no shelter to hide. When everything is a lie, you'll find that out in some time. But when the things on your mind are all considered a crime, communication aside, we'll all just fight till we die. Is this an